Alright, it's time we make our final verdict on the best girl so far released in the game, on the best DPS Cinderella, a defender that is just destroying absolutely everything. Hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today the review on Cinderella, a little bit on how to build her, skills, Q, priority, etc, where she fits, team compositions, and if you should pull or not. Now, should you pull? Yes, obviously. Strongest character in the game by far, and it's a pilgrim, so either you get her now, or you get her maybe in 2 years. Remember that there is still people, day one players, that don't have all the pilgrims in the game, okay? So I will say, yes, you should be pulling for her. Again, that's my opinion. You do with your resources whatever you want. That said, let's talk a little bit about the skills, the priority, the gear, and the cube as well. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and then we'll go into the tier list. Let's start with the gear, then skills, then cube. When it comes to the gear, she's a pretty simple character, right? Before the book, and she was big, some people were re-rolling for charge damage for the book, but you should have not done that because you will benefit more from elemental and attack overall, right? Overall. So elemental and attack and priority, a line or two if you can get of max ammo, and the rest can be fillers between charge damage and maybe some critical lines, right? I've been pretty lucky with my rolls, but I need to remove a couple defense lines in here that have been bothering me. Now, in fact, we should be rerolling on video one day, but not now because I only have 7 rocks that are for grave. Tonight, a grave pulse, core 7, we're gonna be doing some testing as well. Feel free to come by and have a great time. So once again, for the gear priority, elemental and attack, a couple lines of max ammo, the rest can be charge damage and critical lines for fillers. That's it, let's move into the skills. Even though I recommend 10-10-10, I understand not everyone has the resources for that, right? Because it is expensive. So you could be going 7-7-7 at the beginning. Afterwards, you could be going 10-7-10, like I was not saying here, right? 10-7-10. But the thing is, considering she's the strongest DPS in the game, like there is no reason for you to leave the decoy at level 7. And because the beautiful stacks is also more HP, which is more damage for yourself as well. So like I was saying, I would 100% take a 10-10-10. There is no reason not to, just like other strong DPSs like SBS or Red Hood. Can you get some of these heals lower? Yes, but it's worth taking them to 10, considering how good they are. When it comes to the cube, there is 3 options, okay? You have your Vigor cube, you have your Resilience cube, and you have your Bastion as usual. Which one is better? It depends on your team. If you're using Crown or anything fast reload, Bastion or Vigor. If your Vigor is not high level enough, you will not benefit as much because of the stats, but still should be good enough because of the max HP buff in there for her own attack. So like level 5 Vigor for me is doing better than my Bastion. Depends on the situation and the boss, but for me my Vigor is doing more damage. Most people are having good results with Vigor or Bastion. Resilience is the lowest priority when it comes to the cubes, but it also can work if it's your highest level up and you don't have anything else, right? So all 3 cubes are good. I would recommend Vigor or Bastion myself. Now that said, what about team compositions? Well, thankfully, she is a girl that fits absolutely everywhere. Literally, you can put her on any team and she will work. In fact, she is the strongest DPS and the most beginner-friendly that Shift Up has done. Because the other 2 previously characters Shift Up did that were similar, right, as strong, was SBS, which for manual play is complete dog shit. It's awful. No one wants to manual her because of that small delay she has. And then Red Hood, which she is not bad or hard. The problem is that for new players it's confusing how her burst works. So she is not that friendly for beginners or even for auto, depending where you put her. So she is the first one that you can just literally plug and play whenever you want and she will find no problems. Of course, max HP works super well with her, but the only character that really matters for max HP that actually will boost your damage while not losing to a meta composition, it's gonna be Rogue, okay? So Rogue is the only one that really will benefit her more than, let's say, literally Killer Wife if you have it invested. Because when we talk about like pure max HP buffers like Must, you are losing way too much damage by bringing Must in contrast to just bringing Blank, to just bringing a damage taken or an attack damage buff. So all in all, this is by far the strongest DPS in the game. You should be pulling for her 100%. And not only that, but if we talk about the tier list, obviously, right, obviously, she's going to be our 4th unit on the balanced tier with Crown, Red Hood, and Scarlet Black Shadow. And they are the strongest characters in the game by far. You could be saying Alice could be in here. I don't think so, right? There is no bias on my tier list. So again, like I was saying, if you're a new player, this is the best time to start playing. This is the strongest character in the game by far, and you should be building her if you get her. All that said, that's gonna be the full guide guide on Cinderella and how to properly build her. She is a pretty simple character, honestly, like there is nothing specific about her kit that is hard to understand or that is too complicated that needs to be explained. That said though, since I didn't go skill by skill explaining them, if you guys have any questions about them, do let me know in the comments. That said, that's gonna be it for this one. Good luck with your pudding rates, and see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。